So why were we talking about the water softener?
I don't remember. I got distracted.
Chelsea!
It's your fault.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to sell everything and move into an RV? To uproot your life and hit the open road? That is exactly what we did.
Join Mike, Chelsea, and our dog Shadow as we share our nomadic adventures on the road and travel to places we've only dreamed of.
It's not always easy, but it's always an adventure, and there's always something new to see. Follow us on this journey. Together, we'll discover what the open road has to offer and the possibilities revealed along the way.
Welcome to Cox Camping.
Hey there! Welcome back.
Hello.
So we're not pulling today.
Nope. No pull.
What are we doing, Chelsea?
We are driving across Illinois. Almost forgot where we were. And we are heading up to visit my sister up in a small little town. Well, I guess it's not really small. I think it's a pretty big town.
It's
just
small
west of
compared
Chicago.
to small compared to Chicago.
Small compared to Chicago, but still big. Yeah, we're gonna go do a staycation and visit my sister.
Where's the dog?
Doggy daycare. She is being boarded at a very expensive place out where we are working, or where I'm working.
Yeah, don't tell them.
It's not.
But they're the only place available right now.
That's true.
But don't let them know that.
Yeah.
There's a animal clinic that also boards, which actually I prefer because they tend to be a little bit better and at the same time less expensive. But they have like vet staff on campus. But the place that was like that here was booked up, and then everywhere else is like kind of it's like people's houses, which is perfectly fine. But if you're traveling like we are all the time, we really don't want to just use a facility like that. So
yeah.
We went ahead and boarded with the Camp Bow Wow Doggy Daycare. It's really nice though. Yeah, it's Camp Bow Wow. It's like a chain.
Bow Wow. Yeah,
it's like a national chain.
I mean, it is. It's a cute place. I mean, that's fine. I mean, hey, Shadow don't care where she goes. She just loves anything that has other dog smells.
Has different, new smells.
New smells. She can care less.
She's a sniffer.
She can care less about other dogs too. She does not care about other dogs. She likes to sniff their sniffs.
Yeah, she likes to sniff. But okay, so dogs at doggy daycare for the weekend.
Yep.
What are we doing tonight?
Tonight, once we finally get over, it's about a 2-hour drive from where we are to them. We're going to a place called Crafted, which we're excited about. I think it's a chain. It's a restaurant that they actually do craft beers. So I guess
really?
Hence the name. Well, they do craft
they have
drinks.
Liquor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They do craft cocktails too, but their main thing is it's a beer. I want to call it a brewery because I think they do brew their own beer on site. I'm not sure. I've only heard bits and pieces, but I heard it's good. So, and it's pretty close to their place. So we're gonna go there tonight.
It's got a neat aesthetic on the outside.
Yeah, it looks like a neat place.
Cool.
So, hey, I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, I am too. I just, I assumed craft beer, but I'm like, I hope that they don't just have beer.
Oh yeah, they have craft cocktails.
Yeah.
Sid said they have craft cocktails. So that's good.
Okay, so that's good. And then what are we doing tomorrow?
What? It's your favorite thing, you should say.
Well, I mean, we're doing more than just... Okay, so we are going to see the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie in the morning.
There you go.
So depending on when we actually upload this, that might not be popular anymore. But so that's the first thing we're doing in the morning.
That's
and then
true.
I guess you can...
After that, probably gonna hit the mall, do a little shopping, maybe even pop in to
What's the
Catville.
rule? What's the rule if you buy something?
You gotta throw something away.
No.
Oh.
You buy one thing, You get rid of 2 things.
Oh. I was like, I thought I was close.
Yeah, you were close. You were close.
I was close. I just got the number wrong.
But okay, and not, I mean, obviously you know this too, but to be fair, whenever we're like re-inventorying what we have because we're carrying our life around with us, it's just like when you live in a house, there's just like 2/3 of even your wardrobe you never wear.
It's true.
And half the stuff you think you need, you never use it, so
you end
it's
up
perfectly
realizing
fine.
you don't need it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. I was thinking about it the other day, and it depends if I can find anything, because, nothing has really caught my eye on clothes to buy. And yeah, I pretty much hate half of my wardrobe that I have these days, but, I can't find anything to replace it. So it's like, well, shit. I'm sorry. We're just holding on to it.
So before we, like, when we were getting ready to move into the RV, I was like, man, I need a jacket, because we were living in Texas for 7 years. I had like a couple of light jackets, but you don't really need a thick jacket. And I was like, we're going to be up north. I need a jacket just in case. And so we went to the mall and I found a jacket I liked. And I saw it in the closet the other day and I'm like, I've never worn this jacket.
He hasn't worn it yet.
Yeah.
And I think too,
I might have to donate that.
We've been good about, because the way my contracts work, we're able to kind of plan to avoid super cold weather. So I say we are kind of like, we're like the snowbirds. We run south when the winter comes, and we run away from the north, and so we got out of the north states before like really cold and snow came. It got chilly, but it didn't get, freezing for very long while we were here up north. So
this is our second summer in Illinois, RVing in Illinois. And say what you will about the taxes, say what you will about the high grocery prices and gases, etc., but their summer weather is just the best.
It's awesome.
I mean, it's
beautiful too.
Freaking awesome.
The weather's nice, even though it's funny because obviously I work with a lot of these people who live here, and they whine so much when it's hot here.
When it's like in the 80s.
Yeah, and it got to, I think, like 95 recently. And they were like, oh my God, it's so hot. And I'm like, this is nothing. I was like, I'm okay with this. I'll take your heat any day. I grew up in Texas, and Texas is only just getting hotter. Weather is changing, and it's, so, no. To me, this weather's perfect. And so, I like it. They all whine about it. I'm like, this is perfect, but it's so pretty here. It's green everywhere. Texas, everything is burnt or dead, depending on the time of year.
Exactly.
So it's either you get a sprinkle of green for like a month, and then Texas just fries. Everything dies.
That's why you'll notice, like, Texans, especially, like, they're not the best drivers in the rain, and albeit, I'll say overall, driving in Texas has probably been my favorite, just in general, not RVing, just in general, even just traveling around the country when I was in the military. But because it rains, it's so few and far in between when it rains. When it does rain, the roads are really slick from all the fluids and stuff from vehicles. And just
lifts up out of the concrete.
Yeah, it's all dried and seeped into the roads. And then at the beginning of a rain, it's like the roads are really slick. And I grew up in Florida, and in the summer, you know how it is in Florida, it rains almost every day.
Every day.
It's like, do you have afternoon showers where it's the middle of the day and it's bright out and it just rains?
It just rains.
It's beautiful, but so it's like the complete opposite of that.
Yes.
But yeah, could we handle a moderate winter with some snow? On paper, yes. Do I want to deal with it? No, because you're just, no matter what, it's Murphy's Law. It's like, we can do all the right things, but stuff still happens. Pipes still burst, faults happen. Mm-hmm. And so we just want to mitigate that.
Yep.
Because we have at least a 5-year plan with this RV, and so we're trying to take as good a care as we can with it and just keeping it out of the snow long term and all that stuff, it doesn't hurt it. It doesn't hurt it.
No, it doesn't.
So.
And it just makes it easier on us. I mean, I don't want to have to go to work wherever I'm at in the snow either. It's not that I don't like snow. I love winter. I like to visit snow. I've been trying to get him to go up to Michigan.
It's not my fault. There's always something else going on.
Well, we've been busy. We've been working. We move around a lot, so things just don't work out. But I'm hoping soon I can get him to Michigan because I want to take him up there during the winter and go do some snowmobiling and stuff.
At this point, it's been hyped too much.
No,
I don't think it can live up to the hype.
It can live up to the hype.
It's been hyped for 7 going on 8 years already.
It's worth the hype. I'll call in the fam and he'll make it worth it. I'll get Jake to go and he'll make it worth it for you.
Oh, this is a
big bump. Big bump. Oh, God. But no, yeah. Oh, camera tipped a little bit. Oh, sorry, y'all.
Turn it this way just a little bit.
Nope.
There you go. No, it's good.
Are you sure? Because I just smacked it.
No, it's fine. It's good. Turn it your way just
I told you. I was like,
a smidgen.
That bump made me go. Sorry.
I don't think it can live up to the hype, though, at this point.
It will. I gotta.
Okay,
snowmobiling, the fun. Anyway.
All that till we left off at the mall because I didn't.
We did, yes. You
haven't used my jacket. No, but I knew where I was leaving off though.
Yes, so we're gonna do some shopping. Probably even just walking around more than anything because I probably won't shop. But
okay, what does your sister love at that mall?
I call it Lunchbox, but it's called Box Lunch. And it is the cutest store ever. If you got one around, you've seen it, you should go in. If you've never been in, it's a lot of fun. And it's so cute. It does have a lot of anime stuff, but it also has a lot of old, like, you know, I mean, when I say old, I mean stuff from Disney, stuff that were when we were younger, which I think is the good Disney, not the new Disney, but it's fine. It's a really cute place. You can get a lot of cute stuff there. What?
Not the new Disney. Some of your favorite movies from Disney are the new Disney.
Only a few, but no, okay. I guess you gotta think of like a different type of Disney. But anyway.
Yeah, not the like world domination Disney purchased up everything and now they have every intellectual property known to man. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that one's got it's mostly anime, but her sister's big into anime, but not just anime. She's really into like Eastern Asian culture in general.
Correct.
She watches like Korean series and stuff, and she's learning Korean, and so she's really fascinated by that culture. So I think it's a good, as far as hobbies go, I think that's a neat and relatively unique hobby.
Yeah.
To be interested in another culture and to learn about it and stuff like that on your own free time.
Yeah. But super cute place. If you got one near you, you've never been to.
And then what do you like that's there?
I like all their stuff.
You like the Tapville place?
Oh, the mall, yeah. So at this mall, there's a place. Now again, I know it's a chain, I'm pretty sure, but I've only ever seen it in this state. It is called Tapville, and it is awesome. And again, it is a beer place, a craft beer place. And it's so neat. You go, you check in, you get a card attached to a card. Like you attach your card to it, then you just come and go as you please. No one has to serve you. Just walk up with a cup, you put your card in, you pour your beer, and then you walk out. You don't have to talk to anybody. And then when you're done, you just drop your card, and there's like little boxes, and you can tip. And so if you want to put a 20% tip on that card when you're done, you just throw it in the box you want, and then it's done. And by the end of the day, when that place closes, they charge you however much you charged on that card.
In about 10 miles, turn right onto State Route 18.
It's super neat, but it's a lot of fun because it's nice when you're shopping because, again, like I said, you can just come and go as you please. It's
a cool concept.
Mm-hmm.
What's that place that they took us to in downtown Naperville?
That was Tapville.
No, there's another place that we had breakfast at.
I gotta think about it now.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right? They had like the coffee flights.
That's Tapville.
Is it?
Yeah, they do. They have liquor and they
Are
have.
you sure?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I guess. Oh, okay.
That is, and we went.
Oh
there
yeah,
for
that was
brunch.
Tapville.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
That's the actual restaurant.
Okay.
Style, and they
That's
have
the
all
full,
of the beer. That's the full place.
shebang.
The one that's in
in the mall is just like a.
Little
It's like a
small.
quick. It's like a Tapville Go. Trademark.
It's a half of it.
I'll sell that to you, Tapville, for $10.
It's half a tap.
Yeah, half tap.
Half tap. Yeah, no, that's just like a mini tap. So they used to sell. There used to be a back section. You can go in the back and get liquor, like a drink version. But you actually had a bartender back there and order.
Oh yeah.
But apparently they changed it, so you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, because I got a frozen margarita, didn't I?
Yeah, they still have a frozen machine.
No, that's. Oh, okay. Oh,
They have a machine in there.
That's what I got last
But that
time, was
again,
frozen
you can't
margarita.
do for yourself. That's just like a kind of do on your own thing.
I like to walk around malls that are still kind of
still. And this one is
alive.
It's super nice, and they have a lot of stuff. And like this is, we've been to a lot of different malls in different states with our traveling, and they're all dead. There's not much open in it. It's not. There's nothing going on in there. This mall is awesome. It's still busy all the time. There's stuff to do. They have a massive arcade inside of it too, which we will probably still pop into and play a couple games while we're
I'm
around.
not an arcade person.
I love arcade games.
I mean, I'll go if you guys want to go, obviously, because I'm a prisoner, because I'll be getting chauffeured. But like, there's not really a whole lot in the arcade that I like to play.
Well, then you need to look for something, because arcades are great. But yeah, we'll probably pop in there, do a little gaming maybe. Depends on the day.
Yeah.
And then we're definitely getting sushi to end the day tomorrow. I'm super excited. We're going to a place called Rotary, and it's just like a conveyor belt sushi place. But yeah, it's so good. I love it. And I feel like the prices are very reasonable, and the sushi is still really good, because that's like, I've been to one of those kinds of places before, and the sushi's like, it comes around on a conveyor belt, you reach in and you pull out what you want.
Yeah, the one in Austin, right?
Yeah, and I mean, it was good, but I don't know, I feel like this one is much better. The sushi rolls, they taste fresher, like they've just been made each time they come around, which they're making them constant, of course. And this place is busy, but it's so much fun. And I know they're building a new one, bigger one, that's actually going to have like a bullet train serving train. So
that's fun.
If you order something direct, it'll bullet you
It'll bullet you.
It'll bullet you. I mean, that's the best way to describe it. It'll shoot your food right to you.
That's great.
If you order, because he doesn't eat sushi, so
I don't.
They do noodle type bowls, and
Yeah, every sushi place has something.
Yeah, they always have something.
They got tempura or something.
Yep.
They got something.
They got tempura, shrimp, and he loves that too.
I do.
So he doesn't have to get rolls. They got all kinds of stuff. They even got dessert that's not sushi. So
I do love
there's
tempura
cheesecake.
shrimp. What was my favorite tempura shrimp? Surprisingly, do you remember? It was at.
Is it when we were in Florida?
Kazumi, I think is what it's called.
Is that the one in Florida?
Well, no, it's the one on Royal.
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay.
like their tempura shrimp.
Yeah.
Like, it was. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go off on a side note about Royal Caribbean, but their specialty restaurants are all excellent.
Yeah.
Since you do get regular main dining included, the specialty restaurants cost extra, but they've always been just
worth it.
Excellent.
Except you hated that other place we went.
Well, that was to the detriment of it being so eclectic, not necessarily because the quality was bad. I mean, what they were putting together, the effort alone was just, it was there. The effort was there.
I mean, I enjoyed the place.
It was like an experimental concept.
It is,
restaurant.
and it's. I would say it's a craft food place. I'm gonna call it, because that's.
I wouldn't say craft food,
but it was crafty.
Okay,
in the sense of like the way they crafted it.
Doing like a drink, like a risotto. That's a drink. That's not craft. That's experimental.
But they turned it into it was like a bubble, and I don't know how they made it, and it's narrowed down into like a liquid, and it turned it into a bubble, and it tasted just like risotto, but it was in liquid form. But it actually was really good. But to me, it was like
it wasn't terrible. I wouldn't do it again.
Crafty, he wouldn't do it. It had one thing. It had like cauliflower, but it was shaped. It looked like gelatin, and it was shaped like a flower. But when you eat it, it tasted just like cauliflower. Like it was so weird, but it was
neat. It was neat.
Good.
Don't get me wrong. The experience was worth it for the one time. It was a one-time deal. No, I figured it was going to be a one-time thing, but it was cool. And I know a lot of effort went into it, and what they did was neat. But anyway, we're getting off on a tangent.
Again,
sushi.
Sushi.
And I think that's it.
Rotary.
Right?
Yeah, that should be Saturday. I mean, who knows? It might change a little bit. You never know. I mean, we're just kind of... Tomorrow is more of a go with the flow once the movie's over, of course.
Yeah.
But
we got to check on the dog at some point, on her sister's dog.
Yeah,
Like, we can't stay out, until nighttime.
That's true.
Because of the dog, but...
Yeah, so I don't know. We're going to kind of see.
We're going to be leaving pretty early, probably.
Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe we might have time to go home. You never know.
Oh, that's true. Well,
we'll
so
see.
that's that. No, because isn't that near his work, though?
Well, where the movie is.
Yeah, so. But anyway, so that's Saturday, and then Sunday we'll hang out for a little bit, and then head back, go grocery shopping, pick the dog up, and then...
Pick up the dope. Oh.
Go back and turn the hot water heater back on in the RV. It's the first thing I had to do when we walk in the door is turn the hot water heater back on.
Yeah. Luckily, yeah, he's good about remembering to do those kinds of things, Not that, we're not worried something would go wrong, but it's better to be safe. We turn off everything. We turn the water off. I mean, so that in case something bursts
you definitely want to
randomly
turn the water
when
off.
we're gone. I mean, we haven't had anything burst while we're there, so in the time that we've traveled so far, but I feel like, okay, not his luck, I just blame it on myself. I say my luck. Something bad like that would happen when we're gone, so we're good. He's good.
Yeah, I turned the water off, and I turned the water heater off.
Yeah.
Because even if there's a little leak somewhere, eventually all the water will leak out, and then your water heater will be
burning up,
yeah. So we don't want that.
Nope.
Not with those high-dollar anode rods that I'm using in there. And we're melting through those suckers with this hard water.
Oh, this place and it's hard water.
You should have. The one that I changed out an anode rod probably like 7 months ago, and it's one of those high-dollar ones. A high-dollar. And man, that thing it wasn't eating up a lot, but the wear was really uneven on it, and it just stunk so bad, like hard water.
Ugh.
The water is really hard at this park. It's so hard, and I was telling our neighbor today because he was asking me about our softener. It's so hard that literally, not figuratively, it's off the chart. Like when I tested the water, it's so hard that it's off the chart. It doesn't even go. The scale doesn't even go to how hard it is. Because he's like, man, the water's really hard. And my wife said that if we stay here long term, that we're going to have to get a softener. And we were talking about how even the spigots they look rusted, but it's from all the magnesium in the water.
Yeah.
But yeah, the water's crazy hard.
It is. It's super hard. And so he got that softener and got it set up. And I think we get, maybe a week, if not 3 good days before it starts to be, you can smell it. I mean, but before we got that, we had 2 water filters hooked onto our line, and it wasn't doing anything. I mean, you take a shower and you just smelt like iron. So it smelled like you were like bathing in blood. I mean, it was just this strong iron smell that you couldn't get it off your skin.
I could have dealt with that if it wasn't staining the toilet and the shower.
That's true. And so now, I'm struggling to get these yellow hard water lines off of the toilet, the shower, and I'm having to hand scrub the shower every week now because even then I still can't get it all off. It's so hard.
It is. The softener we have is for marine and RV, and I wouldn't have to recharge it so often. But there's 3 major factors. The first factor is that we have a washer machine in our RV.
True.
So that's a lot of extra water that isn't really taken into account for how often you have to recharge it. So that contributes to us having to. Ooh, there was a little fire right there. A little grass fire. I mean, it was already burnt out, but you can see where there's grass fire. So there's the washer. And then there's also that we swapped out the shower head for a residential shower head. So like a shower uses like 20 gallons of water, maybe more. Yeah, probably right around 20 on average. Whereas like the gallons per minute's a lot lower on the OEM RV shower head.
But who wants that?
Yeah, well, I mean, because
When
we're
you're a
living in it. We're
full-timer,
living in it. So, and then the third
At the next stop
factor,
sign, turn right.
and I'm not saying this is a bad thing. It is a fact of life. Is that most days you take 2 showers a day, so that's adding in additional.
So that's 4 showers on it total.
No, it's 3 because I take 1 shower a day.
Not if we go to the.
Yeah, I
that's
still
right.
only take 1 shower a day.
I forgot you 3. I forgot you to shower and then go to work and then shower.
Yeah, because we go to the gym, come home, shower, and then she goes to work and then comes home to shower. So.
That's true. Okay, yeah, 3. That's right.
So, but it's fine. I don't mind. What I have been doing lately is
At the stop sign, turn right onto State Route 18.
once we finish our wash, then I'll recharge it, and then I know for a fact I don't have to worry about it until the next time, until after the next wash. So it gets us through the whole week plus a wash. So it works out fine.
It works.
So it's about a week, yeah. It's about a week that it.
Yeah.
And I recharged it today during my lunch break. Ooh, is that a fire?
I don't know. That or someone's out there doing there is water right there too.
In about
Yeah.
14 miles, turn left to merge onto I-39 north toward Rockford.
I just went ahead and recharged it on my lunch break today, so I didn't have to worry about it since we're going to be gone all weekend.
It's true.
So, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't terrible, but if I did like multiple loads of laundry and then a couple showers, then it probably would have started to fill up with stuff sticking to that resin. But yeah.
Yeah.
So why were we talking about the water softener?
I don't remember. I got distracted.
Chelsea.
It's your fault.
Because I was talking about turning off the water in the water heater.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then we got on the tangent of hard
we were
water.
talking about that, hard water, yeah. About the anode rod in the water heater. Okay, see, we reverse engineered that conversation.
We got that.
But anyway, so yeah, and then that'll be the weekend for us. So we're excited though.
Yeah.
It's nice since her sister's pregnant, she can drive us. So it's nice for us to both be able to go out and actually both enjoy adult beverages versus one of us having to drive every time. So that's always nice.
Yep.
That's been probably the only thing I like about visiting your sister is that she drives us around.
Just a bit driven around, chauffeured around. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for there. Yep. That's true though. So
I'm just kidding.
he's not kidding.
No, I do
It's
enjoy.
true,
I do
though.
appreciate that, but that's
it's
not
nice.
the only reason.
It's
That's
nice that we don't
inconsequential.
feel like we're having to ask somebody, hey, who's driving? Like when you go and visit. Before, we're like, who's going to be driving? Who's not? It's kind of nice because you got a designated driver without feeling bad about asking to have a designated driver.
Yeah, because she can't drink.
She can't drink
She's
anyway,
pregnant.
so she's good. She doesn't care.
She can't be sipping on her grandfather's cough syrup. But yeah, so that's the weekend.
It's the weekend. It's going to be a fun little staycation weekend. I'm excited. This will be the first time officially staying at their place. I mean, they got a brand new house, so this will be the first time we're staying in their house since we've been back up here. And we've been up here for 8 weeks now. 8 weeks? 9 weeks.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
'Cause I've been at work. I've been at this new job for 8 weeks now. Pretty sure.
I guess 8 or 9 weeks. Wow.
Yeah.
Time flies.
And
Hey, we've been up there a lot. Don't make it just because we didn't spend the night. Have you seen the bill that I pay for that RV? You think I want to stay at somebody else's house?
I do see the bill. I'm the one that pays it every month. I'm the one that does it every month. What? At least this gets used. This is the thing that takes the most money out of us. Is this truck.
So?
I'm saying, like, That RV payment is nothing.
That RV payment is nothing.
It's nothing compared to this.
To you, it's nothing.
I mean, it's
To me, it is. We could have been living in that $30,000 travel trailer.
No, it was too small. I would have felt way too cooped up too fast.
No, I would have too.
This is much more space.
No, this
A lot of corn.
the avalanche that we have right now it's pretty close to perfect for our needs.
Yeah.
I like that it has a residential fridge with a built-in ice maker. That's a huge thing. Most people who live in RVs have to have a separate ice maker, and they have DC propane fridges, which cause a lot of issues. We have residential 110 volt that runs off of the inverter and the solar, so it's perpetual refrigeration forever.
Nice. Forever.
Forever. There's enough battery power to run it for like 5 days, even if there's no sun. So that's nice. And just the small things like the hydraulic stabilization is nice.
That is nice. Even though it's been a little finicky lately, at least just trying to get the auto thing to run. It's just not wanting to. The button's really hard to push.
Yeah.
It just seems to never want to like cooperate with me. But other than that, it's fine.
Yeah, that's nice to have the auto level hydraulic auto level thing. Just small things like that. The king bed, that's
handy.
Even though I'm always on your side of the bed anyway.
It's so funny. We have this king size bed. I ask him, I'm like, I want to cuddle with me. He doesn't want to cuddle with me. He says no, but he's always on my pillow, laying right up against my back, but not like against my back. He just puts his head against my back or on my shoulder. But he won't like actually cuddle with me.
And on your pillow.
Yeah, but he's always on my pillow.
I know you said that already, but that's.
And I'm like, I go to get in bed. It's not. And I go to get in bed, and he won't move to let me get into my spot because he's on my pillow.
Well, because I fell asleep like that last night.
Yeah, it's true. He did. And I was like fine, I'm not going to disturb him. So I'm trying to I read my book in bed and I'm trying to get everything put back into place, and I'm like, okay, now I'm kind of uncomfortable, but I don't want to wake him because he's on my side of the bed.
Well, because in the back of your mind, you knew eventually I'd roll over.
Yes, it's true. If I move enough, it kind of startles him and he will wake up. He didn't wake up and say anything crazy, because sometimes he does that. Or if he startles awake, he sits up and he's like, what was that? And I'm like, I just moved. Or I just put my book down. Like, it's okay. But no, he big bed. He always is on my side of the bed. But he won't cuddle. I don't get it. I don't know.
I can hear the tape on that thing rattling, and it made me think that, so we're bringing this old TV to Sid,
yes,
to her sister. I bought a new TV for the living room from Costco, because we were at Costco one day, and the brand is called Hisense. It's a super.
Chinese.
I know. I think it's Hisense.
I don't know.
But anyway, it's a budget brand, and I've known about them, but I've never really been big into buying budget consumer electronics, because there's no margin in them, so they're just really cheaply built. But anyway, I saw this TV in Costco, and it was just I was really shocked by the image.
It was really pretty.
And I'm a little bit of a snob when it comes to TV, to image quality. And I was like, wow. I'm not saying it's better than our Q80, our Samsung Q80, but what I will say is, for $260 for a 50-inch TV.
That's a QLED also.
Yeah, QLED. The price to quality ratio is absolutely there.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays, $260, you could spend that easily doing basically anything. So
yeah.
And I already knew the size of the TV was 50 inches in the living room. And so I was like, I want to buy this TV.
And he did.
And I did. And so we're giving the old TV to them, because we don't have any use for it, and we're not going to hold on to it or try to sell it. There's no point.
Yeah.
and so we're gonna give it to them so they have extra TV. And it's a decent. The TV that came with the RV, it's not a Jensen. It's actually a Vizio. It's like an entry-level Vizio, but it's got the Roku built in. It's a decent TV, but if you're if you know about like monitor technology, it's an entry level. And so what my thing was, the reason that I wanted a better TV for the living room was because when we would lay in bed at night, we kept our 65-inch from the house. It's a Samsung Q80. It's a very high-end TV, but I loved it. The picture quality is just amazing. So I'd lay in bed at night and watch TV, and I do the least amount of TV watching in bed. It's true. So I'd lay in bed at night and watch TV on this beautiful quality screen, and then I'd go to the living room, and I'm fortunate for the Vizio, but it was a huge downgrade in picture quality. And so I was like, man, I really want to upgrade to like either a QLED or an OLED. And sure enough,
Let's go at it.
But I looked at prices, and I needed a 50-inch, which is an odd size, and so I kind of wrote it off. I was like, I can't find one that is worth the cost to get. Like, I'm not spending $800 on a TV. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
So we saw the Hisense at Costco and got it, and so far, I love it. It's been awesome. We've had it for about a month and a half, right?
About
Maybe
a month at least.
Okay.
At least a month.
It's nice.
It's very nice. And yeah, so we're going to give this to them. They can put it in their new guest room in their new house.
Yeah.
Or wherever they want to put it.
Yeah.
It's nothing fancy, but hey, gets it off our hands.
I was, we didn't buy it right away, the Hisense. We didn't buy it right away at Costco. We had to come back because another time, or actually I went on my own.
Because we were going grocery shopping. We didn't have a place to put it.
Yeah.
Because we were at Costco and had to go to another store.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're not leaving a TV in the truck.
Yeah. And the hitch was in the truck.
Yeah, we had the hitch. We couldn't put it in the bed of the truck. Yeah. So if we did, we'd have to actually we have a bed cover. We'd have to actually open the bed cover and leave it exposed. So I was like, we'll have to come back for it.
Well, so we're at Costco, and I'm really impressed with the picture quality. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to do a little bit of research on this TV, so I get online, and I found this one guy, and I think that he kind of nailed the sentiment exactly, and it was a good point. It's like, I only buy Hisense, and I just buy whatever their high-end TV is because it's so inexpensive that even if it only lasts you 5 or 6 years, you just buy another one.
Yeah.
It's a fraction of the cost. I mean, it's like a third of the cost. That same TV in any of the big box brands is $800. This is $260 or $70, so huge difference. So I was like, you know what? That's a good point. So even if it only lasts 2 years, to me it's still worth it because the visual fidelity is... There's no comparison to the old TV.
It's true.
And I watch a lot of TV, so it's important to me.
Yeah, that's true. And like he said earlier, he is a snob when it comes to his TV picture quality, any monitor quality. He's like, it's got to be perfect.
Yeah. So that's why there's a TV back there. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but that's why there's a TV back there.
Yep, so taking a TV?
Yeah, we forgot it last time.
We did.
Because I put it in the basement. It fit perfectly on top of our totes in the basement. And we forgot it, so.
We realized it after we had pulled away. We were probably, 15 minutes down the road?
Yeah.
We weren't trying
and
to.
I was like, no, because then we would have lost 30 minutes of time.
That's true.
And,
we were like, we're going back again sometime.
Yeah.
It's not like they didn't need.
I mean, it's probably going to sit for a little bit even now.
Yeah, because they have to buy a mount because it doesn't have legs on it, so they
In 2
can't
miles,
set
turn
it
left
somewhere.
to merge onto I-39 North. toward
They can buy
Rockford.
like a...
They just need a mount that will fit the TV.
Yeah.
Which you
They
can
could buy
find.
a really inexpensive one.
Yeah.
They could buy like a hybrid dresser mount that has the TV mount built into it.
That's
and then
true.
they'll have a little dresser in the guest room if they don't already have one.
I don't think they do. But yeah, so I mean, they just need to get that. And other than they have a nice, perfect smart TV, they don't have to worry about that, and their guests can have something to watch.
Yep.
There you go.
It's a good TV for that. It was a good TV for me. I don't want to sound like too much of an ungrateful person, because I am grateful that we didn't have a Jensen. But it just comes down to, like I said, in the bedroom, Samsung Q80 in the living room, entry-level Vizio, huge difference going back and forth.
Yep.
Like, even watching the same thing, I'd be like, every time I'd be like, God, it looks so good on this TV.
You know, and I'm not super picky. I don't care, but I realize it. You know, when you're watching it, you're just like, wow, you don't. When I'm sitting there, he would even say, like, whine about the TV, like, not looking good in the living room. And I'm like, what? It's fine. You can see it looks fine. But then when I see it, the exact same thing, but when we move to the bedroom,
Yeah, if I
on the
like
better
pause
TV,
it and then resume in the...
yes, and then I'm like, okay, I can see that. Yeah. Okay. But I'm not gonna, like, throw a fit about it, you know?
I didn't throw a fit.
I know.
It's basically what I'm
I hear it as a
saying
fit.
here. Yeah. Well, because to you it doesn't matter.
To
So
me, it doesn't
which
matter.
it's understandable. And to most people, that's why I usually, you know, it's like, that's why usually I don't say anything.
Turn left.
Because I get it. Those are like enthusiast model TVs. Like most people aren't going to buy like a high-end TV like that. It's for enthusiasts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this person did not like that I stopped all the way. They're like, you could have made it. I saw them put their hands up.
Oh,
I'm like,
really?
look, I am in a freaking 10,000 pound truck. I am not about to risk pulling out in front of somebody that's,
Whipping it.
yeah.
I'm like, I don't care. And also, we're not that big of a hurry, so
Well,
no
I mean,
need
it's
to go
just
rolling,
like, yeah, I'm not risking that.
whipping it.
She's been up my butt the whole time. I've been doing 61 and a 55, so I don't know.
In about
Why
17
she's-
miles.
And also,
take
she was in an area
59K
she
to
was
merge onto
passing. You
I-80
can pass.
toward
Yeah,
Chicago.
if she really wanted to.
But
It's true.
obviously, she's too scared to do the pass, so her problem.
But all right, well, that's what we're doing this weekend.
Woohoo!
But yeah, thanks for watching, and if you don't mind, if you haven't done so, subscribe so that we can monetize our channel. So yeah, if there's an ad on this video as of the summer of 2024, we don't get paid on it. And yeah, YouTube runs ads on all of our videos, and we don't get paid on it because we need more subscribers on the channel. So if you can subscribe, that'd be awesome. Anything you got, lady?
Oh, that's it.
All right,
I'm
guys.
happy.
You're what?
I said, I'm happy with it.
You're happy? Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye, you guys.